Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Lutze and this is Alchemy of Knowledge, and it's been a while. We made it through the week and we're also on eclipse. So changes are happening, especially for those that have barrel placements. So we're gonna see what Spirit has to say. Hey Spirit guys, is good. What do they have to say? So music can be very significant. There could have been like some songs that are making you reminisce, or trying to imply where you're at. I don't know why, but I feel like there is like a grandparent or something like that you used to listen to music with. There's a specific song that reminds you of a grandparent. I don't know, like something in regards to a grandparent. What else, Spirit guides? It seems like there's this grandparent that is trying to like guide you as you're going through these transformations, especially while you're going into this fog. There's like this fog in your life. There's like uncertainty. There's no clarity. You're going through so many changes and shifts that's making you wonder, like, am I in the right path? What path should I be taking? Like, why am I so confused? Should I be really at this place? Should I be moving this place? And Spirit's like saying, like, we got you. It's okay. The grandparent's been singing you songs, synchronicities. They're protecting you. They're guiding you. They're right there for you and with you at all times. What is this fog that they're dealing with? Okay, Spirit guys, remember your side is good. What is the fog that the collective is dealing with? So it's your emotions. So you've been going through turbulent emotions that cloud your judgment, and sometimes like some of you guys have been acting out of impulse or out of an emotional reaction. So be mindful right now as we're going through these transits to not act out of impulse. Don't quit your job, don't just end a relationship or a friendship because out of the sudden you just got hit with like some kind of feeling. Rather than, while you're having those emotions, sit down with yourself, take yourself out of the equation, and really sit down with yourself and ask yourself the big questions like, well, why am I feeling this? Okay. I just received a blessing, so okay. I like that. Divine timing. Unexpected resources are going to be coming pretty soon as well. If I'm receiving a gift, you guys are receiving a gift. But going back with the topic, you have been going through turbulent emotions. You've been having upheavals. You could have been like easily triggered. There's people like right now currently in this moment, like inwardly or outwardly, or even at your work, family, even in your relationships, like you're being hypersensitive, especially to the words, to behaviors. Like it's just causing a reaction within yourself, but all of these reactions are happening within yourself, or things that you're needing to address within you. Like, why are you letting this thing like affect you, and how are you perceiving this thing? Because maybe in all reality, this thing that you're perceiving is not what you really are perceiving. It is just an illusion, a limiting belief, a belief system of like, oh, this person's out to get me, or oh, like, they're just being rude. But you might be just interpreting like they're being rude, and they could just be just talking to you, trying to communicate and get through you. I'm saying, like, and it's also like in regards to your feelings, because as you're going through these transformations, like it's causing like these waves, these turbulent waves, because you still haven't gone into like settled waters. Visualize like a pond, an ocean, when the wind is like hitting it, or whenever like there's friction going on in the water, like there's these waves, these little tides. That's how your emotions are going. So obviously, like right now, you're not able to like see the clear picture. You can't see your own reflection. You're having this distorted reflection of yourself, and also about reality and how you're viewing the world right now. And Spirit is saying, like, let it go. Like, go with the waves. Like, how like you just let them settle down. Like, let your feelings like subside, like gently. Well, I'm feeling my hands like tingle. Like I'm feeling like energy. Like you guys are very psychic, I swear to God. Yeah, because the reason why you're going through these transformations, these collapses, these tower moments, these epiphanies, these obstacles, they're in your way, it's because you've been having a faulty foundation, a foundation that was not built on a firm structure or discipline, or something that was very consistent. And so Spirit's like, you know, we're crumbling this stuff. We're making you aware of this stuff that's crumbling. And this could be, you know, like just, it could be things with lawsuits. It could be with workplaces. It could be with coworkers. It could be your siblings, your family, your parents, even with your pets. Like, you know, they could be having health issues going on. You can be having financial hardships going on right now. It's just so many variable like factors, but it's because like you basically started something out of a faulty foundation, and maybe you didn't even realize it in the moment because maybe you were doing things out of survival or out of a rush, which basically did not help your case. But now you're realizing and being shown 222 as I'm saying this, like Spirit's like showing you this faulty foundation, and like even your ancestors here like, yo, I know you're being scared. I know this is scary, but there is no reason why you're being put into this path. Like, you're being put into this path because we know you can still make it on the other side. I know it's scary right now. It's overwhelming. You're having all these emotions. You're not seeing things clearly. But best believe that you have the full potential to make it through. You just got to believe in yourself and keep on moving forward. Like, allow, like, those, like, timelines, those portals, the situations to just collapse. Like, let it just fall to the ground. I know some of you guys might be control freaks and just want to control things, and like, you know, like you don't like how the way that I'm visualizing it, it's like a castle that's just like falling down on you, and you're just like trying to like just push it and just keep it maintaining it, rather than just accepting the fact like, yo, this is already like at ruins. Like, just let it fall. So that way when you let it fall, you realize, oh, like the other thing that's on the other side, or as to why the foundation was faulty. Just let it collapse, let it fall. And for some of you guys, it's really just like your mental. Like, you guys been carrying too much stuff in your mind, too many thoughts, too many like, you know, worries in your mind, and it's just like keeping you more like claustrophobic. You're feeling like you're just being crammed, and then you're wondering why you're feeling like overwhelmed. It's because like you're carrying so many thoughts, so many people's worries. You're worried about other people rather than worrying about yourself, and like, you know, focusing on the right now, what you can solve right now that's under your control and not outside of your control. Whatever's out of your control, just let it go and release it. Like, this is what this Virgo like eclipse is like teaching us. Like, let go of the control. You can't control everything. And it's also teaching you, like, you know, there is some parts in your life that needs order and structure, and like in practicality. But, you know, Spirit is always going to reveal to you, like, if something is like meant to be, you know, structured, or it's up to Spirit to like organize it for you. Divine timing and divine intervention really is at play right now. And there's major reasons as to why Spirit is like, you know, putting you on my For You page, putting this message right in front of you. And it's because like you're having all these haunting thoughts. You have people living in your mind rent free. You might be having people's like names, thoughts, musics like pop up, and it's reminding you of like, you know, these past versions of yourself. And it's clouding your judgment, making you think that you're still living in the past. But in all reality, you're already past this stuff. You gotta like shut that old story out and just shut that door. Stop revisiting. Stop allowing them to like come into your vortex. And I'm currently like, you know, there is a few things that you can do, and if you guys make it this far into this video, like, I'll let you guys know why. I'll even put it on my post, so that way you guys can literally like use this to help you out to remove people's energies. Oop. And that's on some bruja shit though. Yeah. And I'm seeing, because all these fears and stuff like that, they're like they're making you question your foundation. It's also, these thoughts themselves are making you question your own foundation, and it's making you like feel unsafe in this foundation. But in all reality, it's just the foundation itself. It's not these like people or like thoughts. These thoughts are just not yours. It's just, you gotta ground yourself in the present. You gotta ground yourself in the present and just remember that you're going through a growth spurt. And it's whenever you're in that pivot of like the growing, when you feel the most triggered, the most emotional, the most overwhelmed, because you're about to be in this threshold. You're gonna reach into this new chapter. And I'm seeing especially in your relationships and friendships. And there's gonna be a chance that you're gonna have to take. Like, there is gonna be this chance where like you can pick the old life, or you can move on into this new reality. And that's just you having to be honest with yourself. Get in touch with nature. If you have any pets, like, you know, be around them. They'll help you like clear out your like aura and your energy as well. Animals serve as guides, so watch your pets like behaviors around you, or animals around you. Like, what are these animals trying like to convey? If a random animal just randomly stops in front of your car, like a bird, a dragonfly, a bee, a wasp, or if you see a blue jay or a cardinal, like, look it up. That is a divine sign. Like, what are they trying to teach you? And I say look it up, because every animal has a definition. You can just ask, like, what is the symbology of this? What is Spirit trying to convey to me? And I can tell that you've been working with a lot of shadow. A lot of shadow. What about the shadow? You might have shame in regards to your past. You might have some regrets, some mistakes. 11 as I'm saying this, but Spirit's just saying, like, don't regret what you experienced. The experience was worth it. And if in that moment you were having fun, you were having fun. Don't let anybody make you think otherwise. And don't condemn yourself for that. You know, in the moment, like, it could have been like you could have loved somebody, very much so, but you know, things had happened. You know, the course ended. So don't haunt yourself, like beating yourself up, thinking that, you know, you're this and that, or you could have done better, or just going in circles. And this could also be with careers. You could have, like, you know, oh, I could have finished this, I couldn't go farther if I didn't get in my own way. And it's like, stop. You're just sabotaging yourself. You're letting the negative feelings and thoughts get to you. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't even let that get in your way. You're here right now. You're here right now. And it's time that you ground yourself and realize, you know, you've been cheating on yourself. By you having these thoughts, by letting this stuff like roam out in the right now, you're cheating yourself. You're letting this illusion, the distortion, this negative emotions get in your way. And especially, like, you know, the momentum, the energy that is like going on throughout your day. You can have like a great morning, and then you just allowing that stuff like to come in. It's just like a decline. And we're not here to decline. We're here to rise. What else, fairy guides? I'm hearing validation. Like, you guys were seeking validation. You wanted validation. But, you know, this validation, like this, like seeking that validation of people, of your loved ones, needs to get transmuted. You need to transmute this and use it for passion, for drive, for creative work, for inspiration. We're gonna move forward. Like, you are not your past. You are not what other people say. People have their own say because they experience what they experience, because, you know, they brought that out of you. And I know there's two stories to every side, and people play their own role, but you should not be worried what, it's none of your business or concern what the other person has to say about you or what other people think about you. It's more so like, how do you think about yourself? How do you feel about yourself? Do you feel like you're worthy enough? Do you feel like you're confident enough? Like, it's more so what happens to you. What is your opinion? Like, you shouldn't allow outside opinions affect the way that you view about yourself, and get in the middle of like your own relationship within you. You gotta love yourself regardless, even whenever you make mistakes. And I know for some of you guys, like, you guys are your biggest judge. You be judging yourself, you be condemning yourself. And, you know, even whenever you do get in your own way, like, you still beat yourself up. And it's like, you know, you're human. Everybody has their own days. And maybe it does take a few times, because I know there's people that learn it the hard way, and there's people that, you know, just get it the second or the third day. And I know for some people, like, they're like, don't make excuses for them, Dulce, but I'm like, you can't be too harsh because everybody's different. Everybody has grown up differently. Everybody's going through different situations. So it's like, just give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Okay? And Spirit is just saying, just the impulsive energy of yours needs to stop. You gotta stop acting out of impulsivity. Be mindful whenever you're being triggered to want to act out of impulse, and impulse is out of emotion. Just be mindful, because some of the choices that you make out of impulse can actually solidify. So just be mindful. Be mindful of your choices. Yeah. And this is what Spirit is trying to mirror back to you and show you. Like, don't just do things out of impulse. Have heavy thought in it. Reconsider it. Weigh out your pros and cons. Just take your time. Don't be rushed. And I know this is a big lesson to those of you that have Saturn in Aries. Because Aries is not like waiting. It just likes acting. And some of you guys may have Aries placements. You just don't have the patience to wait. And Spirit's like, you gotta wait. There is times where you just gotta wait. And there's also times where you can just go do. Just balance out the scales. Okay. What is the best course of action for them right now? Spirit's like leading you to the path where you're gonna have to make a choice in regards to the way that you're thinking, you're viewing your foundation, your world, the way that you're communicating about your reality, about your home, about your family. There is this tunnel that you're gonna be going through, and it's like a labyrinth. And you're here trying to find your way. And I know eventually you're gonna find your way. It's just like you gotta pick a path. Commit to the path. And because by you picking a path, it's gonna help you succeed. Especially in your foundation, if you're trying to grow. Communication can be very big. You guys can be like great talkers and communicators. And that's what's gonna get you your money. Some of you guys don't even have to be doing hard labor or hard working jobs. Some of you guys are just great at just talking. And people just wanna listen and be around you. Because you're very interesting to watch and to talk. And for some of you guys are great storytellers. So it's like, you know, like bring that dough. Like, but it's really in the matter of like you realizing your potential and realizing that you actually got what it takes. And I'm learning this through somebody. He knows who he is. It's like it's easy to make money. You just gotta know the how. And by you asking the how, the universe is going to provide you with the answer. And that should be all. This reading really just went all around the places, but I'm glad that it's found its final destination, and I'm happy that it did. And I hope this gave you guys clarity, and if it resonates, it resonates, and if it doesn't, leave it out the window. And you know, not thinking back, I will just post like to cleanse yourself energetically from these people. There is a few works that I'm working on, so I do apologize that I have not been posting as consistently. I have also been going through my own turbulence, and also with the shifts that are going on right now with the planetary system. It really does affect me, and I rather be, you know, at 100 or at a state of consciousness to help guide you guys and to give you the right readings, rather than just, you know, give you something that's not of quality. And I'd rather give you guys quality and consistency when there's good momentum. And that should be all. Yeah. I keep hearing stop rushing. Stop rushing. But other than that, I wish you guys a great rest of your day. Thank you for tapping in, and bye.